Turnabout Sisters. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? This is like blowing my ears out. I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Corporate Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho. You are not my cogniferous of... Oh, fuck, God, you see. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask for you one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Damn. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08. Fay and Corporate Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me? She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if the chief is okay. Okay. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light stands. Okay. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. The girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Hope she didn't run from me. Oh shit! Fuck! Don't scare me like that. Fuck. Excuse me, but who are you? That's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would she write... Oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis, so she was already dead. You're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Where's the phone? Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come, quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, fuck. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Perfectly normal desk. Spend big on the stuff clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used with this PC was email. Okay. There's nothing really of interest so far. Looks like we might need to just wait. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya? Wait, she wouldn't. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Fucking rip. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Oh. 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 My brain needs oxygen or something. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. Wow, they have a poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Oh, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Holy shit! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Damn, she didn't even believe... It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. And training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been the evidence in a case? Right. So she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Faye family. So Mia was into the stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. And training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Gotcha, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Let's listen to the conversation. Right. Oh, I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. What, something the matter? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What the fuck? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defame me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be right back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning... Okay. Oh, the lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear from you for now. I need to listen to that again. What was the time? It was right around 9 o'clock. Okay. Lights were off and that's when she smelled blood. Found her. Alright. I wonder if I can present this to her. I want to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yeah, I trust you. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... that detective thinks I did it. Let's go to this guy's office. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess we'll just have to come back later. They don't even look like they've been read. Wool painting so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Table for clients. Expensive potted plant. Everything's expensive. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our offices. We can talk to Gumshoe. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait. You're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for fucking Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Like, fucking... Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm her lawyer. Nice. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. That's about when she showed up. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Oh, why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him, I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon, though. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is a statue, too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean... Wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him what I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all that little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. It seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court record to hear the recording. Okay. You're all done, pal? Yes, thanks. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait, one more thing. I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've already sent her home already. You're trying your lawyerly fucking tricks, god damn it. She's not going outside the room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to talk to a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. "40-line stricter, pal." Who was that? Alright. Go to the hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're a lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. I'm gonna thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Let's listen to the message. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Oh, yeah. We've already seen this. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be here with her. There's a screwdriver stuck next door. Hey. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer from in those movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for glues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh, boy. Fuck. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, boy. Outside. Maybe later. Flowers are fake as expected. There's fade. Yep, across the room. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Probably no point. Me, the witnesses. Alright, there's nothing to do then. Let's go back to the detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. Haven't seen him yet. Maybe he's back now? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is still out. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one who they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ah, cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of the discussion. What the fuck's going on? He refused me before I even asked. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Oh. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Freaks. Fine. No time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How'd you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. It's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the ski, the way... Ski. The weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't even interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, well, might as well head back to the detention center. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, I'll tell her. We'll see. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. Been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, and also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? It's a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Should I just leave or go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know. You don't know? Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that an act? The way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. You're sad. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know I've been there for a long, long time. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. What's up? I could put Mario back on! We could play some Mario! There's only one thing I know for certain. You just want more friends? Well, I mean, you can make them by gaming. Or jumping in other channels and chats. So if you're talking about IRL, I mean, you can just, I don't know, go to bars and talk to people. Try to become friends with people. I don't know. That's honestly a place that I'm just like, I'm kind of fucked up too. IRL or online. Well, then I would suggest just, you know, hopping online and, you know, finding a game you like that's online and just talking to people. You know, there's plenty of them. You could do Among Us, you know. Find people you like hanging out with. Send them a friend request. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. It's so kind of you. Sniff. Sniff. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. It is tough. It really is. But there's tons of games on Steam, you know. Do like just some just chatting or, you know, instant messenger IM stuff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Or you could post on TikTok and ask for friends. People will talk to you there for sure. I've seen that happen a lot. Right? Thank you. Wow, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It's when I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, let's go. Go to the fucking door. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using their facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop for a little bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Fuck! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message on hold for her? Please tell her Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, fuck. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Young Molly Water! What's good? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined it. Could it be coincidence? What is it? Screwdriver, now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? What happened this morning? Bro, I literally came back after I got done exercising. And I was like, what the hell? The stream's on. I ended it last night, but I did not turn it back on. I turned off the lights, but I noticed that the shit had ran for 12 hours. And the thing is I don't know what could have done it. Like, maybe the mouse was just positioned over stop and then the cat clicked it while stepping over it, because there wasn't a hotkey and I had not sat back down. Like you saw, when I hit start, I wasn't even, like, well, I deleted the stream now, but in the beginning, I wasn't even in the chair. I don't even know how that would happen. I know, it was ridiculous. And I saw you guys talking on it, and I just couldn't help but fucking laugh. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright? I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. You know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scam. In court. To be continued. Alright, so we got two options, guys. I feel a little bit more revitalized to maybe play some more Mario. We can continue on with the case. Or we can go back to Mario. Alright, those are the two options. We do the case, it might be like another... Finish this case, then the other game. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Day 2 trial. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Order! Court is now in session for the trial, Miss Maya Fey. Oh, my day's been pretty good, man. We got some Edgeworth. Oh, shit. We got some, groceries today. Hung out and spent some time together as a family. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Pog food. Started your vacation. Pog champ. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to court. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Always a blunt object. Yep, from here. Detective Dick.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Oosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright. So we can press them. Nowhere this time. We wanted to go too many, Oh, okay.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call, yep. There were 2 people there already. That's true. Immediately arrested. We had a witness accounting. Let's press him here. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You said it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman and Peake's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Said that it was written, but in the just securing the suspect, I could examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo on it written. A test result showed the victim's. Also, the blood was found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. One thing that I have to ask is, like, death was instantaneous due to the autopsy report. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! 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 The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, you fucking piece of shit. I should have known you'd have something up your fucking sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look almost shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe? Was I a fool to trust you in your report?
Huh? Me? I wasn't.
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts this as evidence.
May have lived for a few minutes. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her very own eyes.
Order! Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
Oh, my name is Mickey Mouse. At your service.
Wink.
Order! Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
Hey, Kermit.
The witness will refrain from winking.
Aww. Yes, Your Honor.
She already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder was occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room, tee-hee. I checked in right after lunch, tee-hee. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and corporate law offices. That's right, big boy. Is there a secret ending if you do? I don't know.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Bullshit, because she saw us. Well, Your Honor,
I see it is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony was just firm, didn't you?
Maybe you were the one that was firm, Judge. Excuse me, Honor. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Have to make the witnesses flustered? Yeah. It was like 9 o'clock. Tall woman being attacked. The woman caught. I got a presser somewhere. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Some people might say, your thing? And the person attacking her? When attacking her was that woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue. God damn it. This, no, something's wrong. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? Like, my point is that she saw him. You know, we had, like... Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Order! Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
I saw what I saw.
I just didn't think that all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink, wink. Chink, chink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. and she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
There's no way she knew it was a fucking... Exactly. Why would she know it's a clock? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. He did the crime and look in my logs. I call it BB.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the next.
Ooh, that was fucking close. If he had stopped me, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you'll answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay Incorporate? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay Incorporation, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Bullshit! No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct hearing on that case at hand.
Indeed, objection sustained.
Damn, time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang.
Fuck.
I don't know this one either. It's not broken. It's empty. No, it's wiretap. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Got him!
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat, fucking... What else should I say? Eye-twitching fucking thought liar. Well, Miss May, send her to the streets. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put us on for, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was right after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. It is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed?
Yes, we can. Ho ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork removed was. There we go. It's this one. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had the day with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Chapter 1, verse 12. Let's hear from the conversation. We've heard this. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops. Fucking oops! I forgot!
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Of course. The witness claims she'd seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this report. Well then, let's see it.
Please release this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock.
Oh shit. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. But what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
What is it to you, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she die for it. Die!
Order in the goddamn fucking. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
This is silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee. Wink.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting.
Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the watermelon.
The wiretap. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
Order. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Got him.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Once again, the conversation. Right? Yep. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I know. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair, all you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl, is that it? Wah!
Easy clap. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Order. Well, as the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No fucking way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened at 9 p.m. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're gonna just let her walk away. There's no way I can win. Unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, think of something. Maybe we should call the bellboy. Yeah? I'm thinking we might need to. Maybe we should continue exam. Oh man. I can't decide. We call the bellboy, he'll affirm. We gotta tie her to it. Right. On with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection.
Then I believe the cross-examination's over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call?
None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means Maya's guilty. Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Tisk. Well, we made the wrong decision. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by a default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? It's worth. It's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel and in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Why does he have a tray? I have no fucking idea. Welcome back, young Mollywater. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. Alright. So, head bellboy. We're probably going to have to press him. Everyone in the courtroom is a simp. Plate broken. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. When was this? 9:27 a.m. He asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Let's press him here, because if she was receiving shit at 9, how would her testimony ring true for 9? Precisely 9, then. Precisely. Exactly. Most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee. It's like like to say, iced coffee exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular with the time? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? The department store receipt totally plays into Amy's whole shopping store. Why the hell would someone want coffee so late? The murder time, embrace her as a kiss. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. Sure, Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Disc. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a little tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Fucking protest! Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I ask him about the room service. All right? Yep. Because there was 2 glasses on the table. 2 glasses. Check-in or room service? Fuck. Again, sir? Exactly. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Oh, PogChamp, I thought we were done. I thought I was going to go over the same thing. Sorry, I skipped it. What did he say? What did you say? Or rather, quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Oh, yes, quite. Indeed. It was our good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then why, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like to call it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ooh. Easy clap, upstart.
Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of May affair. Court is adjourned.
Oof! Make him drop that soap. See that sent to the slammer? Oh my god, young. Easy clap. Let's go. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just, doing my job, Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, that sent shivers up my spine. Thank you, man. Thank you. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Pog Champ. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. They ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Doesn't belong to the detention center. Oh! That's like an hour of fucking straight reading. We may not get back to Mario. Is that other lawyer your brother? No, he is not. Time to Mario. Are you guys ready for fucking Mario? It would take like about 5 minutes to set it up. No, he's not. He's just a competitor. Time for Mario? Alright. We'll finish this tomorrow then. Give me like 3 seconds. It's Mario time! Wahoo! It's a me.
An Italian toast.